Okay, I want to do a quick part 3 really quickly from my bathroom. The lighting's not great. I look really red. But one thing I wanted to say that I was thinking about as I was just kind of like thinking about the things I said, and did I forget anything? One thing that I really wanted to say was that the biggest, I don't know if it was a new attack or if it was a lingering, I think it was more so a hidden thing that was there, which was fear. So when I got to the bottom of like a lot of things, I realized that there was a lot of fear, insecurity, and somehow like feeling abandoned or something, or alone. So fear, lost its grip or power or whatever. And with that insecurity also, like, it definitely weakened. And for the most part, I at least can identify it and know not to give it power if I even like start to feel it now and then, but I refuse it. And then feeling alone and abandoned is something that at least I'm aware of, and I can really run to the Lord and like get a fix for it, like anytime that is. So like, okay, God, like I refuse that, and I receive like that sort of thing. I feel like there's one more thing. So, this was one thing really cool I wanted to share, is we were in a worship service one night, kind of like during this, and I was worshiping the Lord, and when you're feeling a little off, you're just like, sometimes you're just doing things by faith, like, God, like, I want to worship like in spirit and in truth, but right now I don't even feel like I know who I am, so does it even count? Like that sort of weird feeling. So I was worshiping the Lord sort of like that, but that I felt like less, like I felt more, what's the word? No. It's a way of saying something. Like I felt less, is trepidatious? I don't know why I want to say trepidatious when I'm not even fully sure what that word means. I'm not sure why that word's trying to come out of my mouth when I don't feel exactly confident with that word, but I'll go ahead and use it. So let's give it a whirl. I have felt less trepidatious in worship. Basically, like I can fully surrender and really worship in spirit and in truth now more. I've always felt like very honest and genuine in my worship to the Lord, and I've always loved worshiping, but this is more like there's nothing I feel like between him and I. Like there's no misunderstand, not that I understand like everything obviously about the Lord, or even that I should maybe, but I don't feel like there's, I was gonna say misunderstandings, but hindrances, or maybe like really wrong believing on my part as far as like, those things about fear or trusting God, like those, because those have been dealt with, I feel like there's nothing between him and I. Like I can really just worship him. But anyway, this one night at worship service, I had my hands up just worshiping the Lord, and I heard like this, like, of course, all of me worships you. Of course, like the air in me worships you, the water in me, the dirt in me, like we're made of the dust of the earth or whatever. Like, of course, all the blood in me and every bit of me worships you, because you're in every part of me. And I don't know if you know, like, if you go down to the most smallest, I don't know, molecule or whatever, I don't know if it's in DNA or but they call it like the God factor or something. Like, they can't go past it or something. It's like in everything or whatever. And it was like God, like, so anyway, I've heard that a few different times in a few different ways, but I don't feel like I am like smart enough in that area to say it like perfectly. See, this has to go. It you can't see it good. It's not like a pimple or something. It's something else that needs to leave in Jesus' name. Anyway, but oh, I was like, of course I worship you. Like, every part of me, like reaches for you, like cries out to you, and you're in every part of me. How can I not like, I don't know. It was a really cool moment. Maybe you could think about it. But I love that moment that we had, so that was another cool moment. So conquering fear, and that's me back there behind the flowers. A special worship moment, and there is a matter of rest that I have had to learn. So this is the rest thing, is even in the midst of those moments where I felt fear was gripping and confusion and just anguish, I learned to trust God and receive his love in the midst of all that, to a point where basically anytime since then, like the practice, I guess you could call it, the practice that's been so well developed now, or is developing so well, I should say, is for me in moments that I still have where I don't feel like everything's right, or like I don't feel right, something's not right, where those thoughts try to come and bring this like fear, or like this disruptive, insecure feeling. So now I can rest in those moments. It's the weirdest thing. They try to come. I refuse them. I'm like, no. I choose to rest. Okay. So I choose to trust him. Well, okay, I should say this. I choose to just say, no matter, I'm saying that like it's one word, no matter, instead of no matter, no matter how bad that feels, no matter if fear has tried to come, or these thoughts or whatever. For one, I resist those and I rebuke them, but I still trust him. And because I trust him to hold on to me, I trust him to protect and preserve us, I trust him to keep us safe, or for his love to still be with me, even in the midst of that uncertainty that I'm feeling, or that, that kind of wishy-washy, it feels like a whirlwind type of a moment. Like, what? I feel weird. Like, am I okay? Is everything okay? Like, I don't know. It's just so weird. But when those moments have tried to come, like I said, I say, no, I'm not giving place to that. I kind of stop it. Like, no. But when the feeling isn't just vanished, gone immediately, I still can rest, because I'm like, I trust him. I trust him. He's got me. He's got me. And everything, I just put all my trust in him. And so I guess that's a practice, you might say, that has developed my trust so much more, and faith and stuff. I also like got a whole new respect for the armor of God during those times, because I would put on the armor of God every day. And I have a whole new respect for that, because especially, I mean, all of it's amazing, of course, we need it all, but the shield of faith, because the victory that overcomes this world is our faith. And and God spoke like the world, everything in faith. Like faith is a substance, okay? So anyway, I was talking about the armor of God. So the armor of God became very important to me, more than it ever had in the past. The fruit of the Spirit was like very early on, like all I cared about for like I just focused on the fruit of the Spirit. And if that's not the fruit being produced, like why not? Where is it? I want it, because that's the fruit that I'm supposed to have. So anyway, I guess that's all for now. I'm sure it's been a long, it's April to January now. That's how long it's been. And so to think I could just share it all in like quick little videos, I might need more. But as of now, there are 3. So part 1, part 2, part 3, all tonight. So, and hopefully if I think of anything else that I feel like is important to share, it can be a whole new, like its own video instead of like part 4. But anyway, so for now, I'm going to end this again and say for real good night, because my eyes are basically shut. And I don't even want to tell you what time it is. Oh, I don't have a clock in this bathroom. I have a clock in every other bathroom, and I have a clock right outside this door, but I don't have a clock in here. So all I know is it's like 1:45 or something.